Hey gang, Thinker Farmer Dave here again. So I want to finish telling the story about my friend Superench. Uh, so the hospital personnel were able to figure out that he had a couple seizures, and the reason that he had them on the way to his hunting camp was because inside his brain he had a brain tumor growing, cancer, and it was putting pressure on his brain. He was probably under stress as well, thinking about his business and different things. But my buddy Superench, best friend, had brain cancer, and my buddy, he didn't eat the best. He was a little bit of a McDonald's junkie. He had a lot of business stress from running his own business for 40 years. Tractors and forklifts, people always want them fixed yesterday, and they don't understand how much time it takes to fix and figure things out. And he'd had a very stressful lifestyle. And what happened after this incident in early October of 2017 is that my buddy ended up going through about an 8-month to 9-month battle with brain cancer, and they ended up doing surgery on him, and nothing seemed to work. And in late May of 2018, during that time, my farm business had really suffered because I was under stress thinking about my buddy. And but I had finished the 2017 season, had a much better year, and I went ahead and put in water line on one of our farms and just made everything simpler. Ended up doing several other fine-tuning aspects. Just overall was improving my farm business, but was pretty stressed out about my buddy. And well, he ended up dying in May of 2018. And it didn't come as a shock to me, but it was just kind of a slow and depressing moment for me. And there's a couple different lessons I want to share from Superench, and I'll tell more about him in a later video, because he really was a bigger than life guy, and he knew the Lord before he died. He trusted Christ actually a week after the accident that he had on his way to the hunting camp with me, and came to know Jesus as his Savior. A couple different lessons. I had taken my friendship with him for granted because he was always initiating with me. He was the one that always said, "David, let's go hunting. Let's go on a fishing trip together. Let's go watch a movie this afternoon. The work can wait. We need to enjoy life." And I took a lot of it for granted. And even now, I think it's human nature to take a lot of the things that we enjoy for granted. And so I want to encourage you, as you're building your farm business and going along on your farm journey and thinking about all the things that you need to get done and accomplish, instead of focusing on what you're missing, focus on what you have. Focus on what you've been given. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the moments. And the second thing is, be a farmer of value, not a farmer just of success. When I attended Superench's funeral, I saw clients of his. I saw all sorts of different family members. It was a packed chapel. And Superench was not the wealthiest person. He was not what you would call a great business success. He hadn't made tons and tons of money, but he had served his customers well. His family loved him. His customers loved him. They knew that he was honest. They knew that he was straight with them. And he had a life worth living because he had really encouraged other people. He touched my heart. I know that. And yeah, just really... don't focus. This is a saying from Albert Einstein. I'll probably say it several times in my channel. But strive not to become a man of success. Strive to become a man of value. And value all comes back to knowing what really matters. And so the question is then, how do we create value or worth in our lives? And I submit to y'all simply that you can only do that. well, I'm not going to say you can only do it, but you primarily do it by investing your time, which is a non-renewable resource, and you don't know how much you have of it, in people, and also in your mission and life purpose, which often can be doing things for other people, but it also can be caretaking the landscape. For me, I've said it before, my life purpose or my life mission statement is to touch land and to touch people and leave them both better than I found it. The land endures. It's not just a commodity that we buy and sell for $2,000 or $3,000 an acre. This land is the same land that's been America for a couple hundred years. This creek isn't just a creek, it's a creek where people and friends can share memories. It might be a place where a young man and a young lady build a relationship. It might be a place where a bunch of buddies get together and go have a good time. It might be a place where somebody gets alone and reads a book. And so I say, as a farmer and as an individual, nothing excites me more than seeing the land get taken care of and improve over time, and then also seeing people and the potential they have get blessed and enriched over time. And so yeah, I encourage you, and I close by saying, focus on value in your farm. Don't focus simply on numbers and success as it is defined by a material world. And with that, gang, blessings for the journey. Take care.